All right. This is Team Save Daredevil and Talk Daredevil outside in beautiful San Diego, behind the San Diego Convention Center. We have left the Marvel Studios Hall H panel. If you have been following us or just following the news in general, you guys saw the same thing that we did in that room. Kevin Feige officially announcing that Daredevil is capping off Marvel Studios Phase 5. For all of you that are in here watching this, we see your comments. We are so
you're making me cry.
We are so excited to see you guys celebrating with us. As you can imagine, we were a little bit emotional, and we seem to continue to be getting emotional. So
Spring 2024, 18 episodes is
yeah,
coming.
18.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. So, when Kevin Feige was listing off everything that was going to happen in Phase 5, Rhiannon, you were the one who was like, you heard 18 episodes and you're like, nah.
18 episodes, and I was like, oh man, this must be something else. Yeah. Like, must be 18 episodes? No way. Yeah.
He paused. And
He
then
paused.
He repeated, he
Yep.
said special, something special. And I'm like, could it be?
Could it be?
Can I hope?
Could
Would
we
he
know?
just start the panel with this? And he started the panel with
5
it.
minutes into the panel, this
And then
was
we actually
announced.
got a title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Daredevil Born Again. I mean, and I know a number of people have mentioned this, and a few of us did too. Wasn't Daredevil season 3 Born Again? But my guess, I won't speak for the rest of the team. My guess is that Kevin Feige, Marvel Studios can't resist kind of putting that in, because Daredevil is now Born Again. So just to be clear, we don't know anything about the show. Kevin Feige did not provide such details. We don't know what the rating is. Literally all that we know is that it's 18 episodes, which again, please let this soak into your brains the way it has for us. 18 episodes. We have not made much secret, at least. I haven't made much secret. Guys, the 6 episode format just has not quite been working for me.
With one show a week, that's 4.5 months of new content, of new Daredevil.
So just the fact that the episode count is going to be so high, that is like an amazing. We are off to an amazing start, you guys. And right now, we just want to relish in this moment. I think for anyone who is like, but are you sure Daredevil has been saved? Who has a fan? I think we can officially say. I think we can say Daredevil is saved. Yeah. Right?
I mean, we do have the new logo.
But, we got one of those too. So we see the comments. I don't know if anyone has any questions that we can even answer. But again, for all of y'all that are like, we did it, let's go. Yes. Oh yes. He was also in the She-Hulk trailer.
Yes. Oh my god!
I was not expecting that.
Yes. I mean, rumors have been floating around for, God, how long now, guys? Like a year?
Yeah.
A year. That, Daredevil might be in She-Hulk. But that tease was
we had barely recovered
pretty
and
dope.
threw that up.
Yes, we were still emotionally compromised.
And then we had to sit through the whole rest of it. I mean, like the Wakanda, like there was a whole hour and 15 minutes after that of stuff.
And we should mention the casting that Feige confirmed Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yes, confirmed.
But we haven't heard anybody else.
Exactly. I do see a question in the comments. Do you know if the 18 episodes will be one season or spread across multiple? The way that we heard it and the way it was phrased, one season. 18 episodes.
And he said season 1. It's not series.
First season.
Not limited series. First season.
I see Karen Foggy. We know nothing about anything else other than Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio are confirmed. It is 18 episodes. It is coming out in spring 2024 to help round out Phase 5. I see that we have an official question submitted. So let me just look at that. Okay, so I'm putting up the question. Did we like the yellow suit in She-Hulk? I'm just gonna say, to be quite honest, I did not absorb anything about color. I just saw that it was Daredevil, and I kind of freaked out.
I saw a question. I saw, like, I don't know if it's a screen grab. I don't know if it's out there in public. Like, if you guys have seen that trailer, we're literally just walking out of the dark here.
I saw some,
But I saw a grainy screen grab on Instagram.
and maybe on the helmet there might be some hint of.
Yeah.
There's some yellow, but it looks quite dark. It looks like a dark yellow.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like a mustard.
And I mean, it was also at night. Clearly the scene was at night. We don't know, but look, so far what we're seeing, it looks good.
Yeah, most look red.
So,
Yeah.
but guess what? She-Hulk comes out, oh gosh.
August 25th?
Daredevil could have walked
August
out
17th?
and
Can someone confirm the date? I'm sorry, Disney.
Someone
We're sorry,
put that in
Disney
the
Plus.
comments.
We kind of, like, our brains are fritzing right now still.
we're all on about 2 hours sleep.
Yeah.
3,
Yes,
4.
yes, we've been-
August 17th.
August
August
17th.
17th.
That's what I thought. So August 17th, we don't know which episode he'll be in, but starting August 17th, we will have an opportunity to hopefully see it in more detail.
And it was really fun also to hear everyone else in the hall freaking out. We were loud
Yeah.
and clearly,
Everyone was
but
cheering.
people were super
Both
excited.
sides, even
Both
just that
sides.
little glimpse in
Yeah.
She-Hulk, people
Yeah.
were freaking out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right. There's a lot of questions coming fast and furious in the comments, so we're sorry for missing it. If you want to submit it as an official question, that will definitely be easier for us to see, and we're going to take a look at that. So, I'm just gonna I'm gonna click on them so they show up. These are things that we can't answer because we just don't know. Kevin didn't pull us aside to let us know. But do we think it'll be a direct continuation? I think we've always had the stance that, at least based on what we had seen before, of Matt in No Way Home, that they are establishing that this is the Matt that existed in the Netflix series. They have moved the Netflix series over to Disney Plus. So signs are, even if it's not a direct continuation, it is certainly picking up somewhere from where that continuity left off.
And don't forget the Hollywood Reporter quote said a new but continued series.
Yeah.
So it's kind of vague, but they used the word continued and they did not have to.
Another thing that we should also probably mention is that they started the panel with this compilation of different clips from the
Ooh,
different movies.
great
and
point.
that
Great,
featured Matt catching the brick
Yes.
quite prominently, because it wasn't he didn't have everything in it, but it was I thought about that and
Yes.
they made a point of it.
Yes.
That's a great point. That's a great point. So it was the sizzle reel that they did to open up the Hall H panel, and we got the clip of Matt catching the brick. Then we got a shot of Echo. Then we got a shot of Kingpin and Hawkeye.
Yeah.
So from that moment, because everything else was Endgame, and then of course they did a lot of clips from all the various Disney Plus series, and all the typical crowd pleasing heroes. But the fact that they did Matt Murdock, Echo, Vincent, Kingpin, I guess if we're doing character names, all in a row, kind of in the middle of this MCU sizzle reel, it felt really good, and it felt like they were emphasizing it for a reason. So we thank you for reminding me of that.
Yeah, I mean, it very
As
much
that
felt.
happened.
I mean, everything about it felt like Daredevil is in the MCU.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah. We definitely don't need to wonder whether or not they're going to be investing in Daredevil. Yeah. They definitely are. So we're going to put up another question. What will you guys do now that Daredevil is back? That is a great question. So, we've already started this pivoting the campaign into something that's a little bit more permanent, I suppose, is a good word to use. We want to continue to be a space for the Daredevil fandom, for the fandom without fear. We do have our Talk Daredevil podcast. We do our Talk Daredevil live streams. We are hoping to kind of, as we get closer to the show going into production, and in 2024 then having the show come out, we want to be able to continue engaging with you guys on it, discussing it, breaking down all the stuff that we see about it. So yeah, we want to stay here for the fans, and we want to continue making content for you guys. We're obviously going to not need to worry so much about convincing Kevin Feige to bring Daredevil back, because we kind of already did that part. So anyway, thank you for the podcast love. We appreciate it. Let's see. A few other questions. We're not going to stay on too long, but we're going to try to do a couple things before we go. Okay, so I'm going to click on this. So fingers crossed for more decks. What do you think, fam?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Anyone have any further opinions about Bullseye? I just think he deserves to come back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And it was a great setup.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Too.
Absolutely great setup. Wilson Buckle did an amazing job playing that character. So if we're giving everyone a shot to come back, if we have 18 episodes
We need more Bullseye. Yep.
to play with, you know, we're certainly hoping that all of our favorites will get to come back with him. Let's see what else we have. Okay, which one do you guys want to?
Oh, I can't see.
Okay, let's put this one. So, what are your hopes for Daredevil going forward?
Typhoid Mary.
Oh, yeah.
I want Typhoid Mary.
I want
Gladiator.
Milla.
Ah,
I think that would be great.
And also Gladiator.
Frank.
we need more
Interaction.
Frank, yes.
Yes.
I need more.
Electra, my choice would to
Absolutely.
have it
I
be
want,
Elodie.
I want him to get some coffee.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things. There's just so much that they can do. You know, I'm just eager to see what direction they take it, and if this becomes a multi-season series, then perhaps we don't need to worry so much about everything coming back at once. I think someone earlier in the comments asked us if we were in Hall H. Yes, we were in Hall H. Yes, the energy in that room was insane. I'll say that we were probably the most excited people in that room, but everyone gave us a run for our money. At 6,000 people screaming for Daredevil, felt pretty good. So, let's see. Let's just do a couple more questions, and then we'll probably wrap this up because we've been up for a long time,
And we're hungry.
So let's see. I'm gonna click on that one. Would you like to have some MCU cameos in the Daredevil series now that he's in it? Maybe a scene with Spidey or something? What do you guys think?
Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
If it makes story sense, I don't want to feel like it's been shoehorned in, but if it makes story sense, sure.
Yeah,
I mean, but
agreed.
him running into Kate Bishop, I mean, he and
That would
Kate
be
Bishop
cool.
have to run into each
Yeah.
other. We know he'll run into Echo.
Yeah.
You know, they've created a lot of New York characters recently that he can run into. I mean, oh my gosh, you guys, what if Moon Knight and Daredevil got to interact?
Which is
18
what-
episodes.
Which is what we've been hoping. I think we were talking in line about like who would be like the cameo that we don't want to see. Like we love Thor, but we just don't think that would work. Like Matt Murdock meeting Thor. I don't know if that would make story sense. I'm not saying that people might. You know, I'm not saying that people wouldn't love it or whatever, but for me, it's like what MCU cameos would make sense in a Daredevil show.
I don't need Matt Murdock in space.
Exactly. I think the more cosmic stuff should like stay in space, and Matt should stay on planet Earth, preferably.
Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
See comments that says, I'm afraid Disney will ruin the character. This is a refrain that we've heard a lot. You know, we understand where people are coming from. We do want to remind that Disney has owned this live action version of Daredevil since the Netflix shows came out. So, does anyone want to jump in? Like, you know,
I mean, they announced a TVMA show yesterday on
Yeah.
their an animated MA show.
Yeah.
So they're not afraid to go in that direction. You know, they've also announced that they're moving Logan and you know, we mentioned this in our recording yesterday. They're
Right.
moving Logan and Deadpool over, so they're not shying away from the mature content.
Yeah.
And I think them saying 18 episodes means they are all
New
in.
territory
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
Things are changing. I can feel.
Yeah, if anything, this feels like their commitment to making mature
Yes.
content.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that just reminded me that Feige did specifically in the panel kind of talk about working with tone.
Moving into a darker
Tone
tone.
shift.
Yes,
Yeah.
working with tone shifts. We're moving into some darker tones. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, we'll do one more, and then we're gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a night. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna just click on this one because it seems perhaps fun. Do you wish for Marvel to bring a Ben Urich variant?
Oh.
To bring what?
A Ben Urich variant.
Oh no. Some deaths have to be permanent. You know.
Yeah.
In the comics.
Yeah. I feel like variants.
It'll
Yeah.
be murky, right?
Yeah.
If it goes that
I think especially in the more grounded side of Marvel, which is where Daredevil exists, dealing with variants might just be a little much. But again, right now we're in celebration mode. We're in just so happy that we finally have gotten here after so many years. We want to shout out the rest of the Save Daredevil team. We really wish that you guys could be here with us. We know that you've been celebrating with us online. This effort is more than just us ladies. There is a whole team. So we love you guys. We will certainly be hopping into a voice chat the next time we can all be together. So I think that's us for now. Anyone else have some parting words for the Fandom Without Fear?
Well, thank you for going on this ride with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
We appreciate your support.
We love you guys.
You guys are the best.
Yeah.
And stick around. Again, we're not going anywhere. We're going to continue to talk about this show because that's kind of what we love to do.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're wanting something from us, this has always been, we've always just been a group of people doing this. So if you have something that you think Save Daredevil could do moving forward,
Let us know. Yeah.
But not right now because we're going to go home and get some sleep.
Yes. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.